It may not mean nothing to y'all, but understand nothing was done for me, so I don't plan on stopping at all. I want this shit forever, mine, ever mine, ever mine. I'm shutting shit down in the mall. And telling that girl she the one for me, and I ain't even planning the call. I want this shit forever, mine.
Baddies, baddies, by the clock. Baddie, by the clock. What's good, T Squad? It's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade Baddies Caribbean Season 5, Episode 7 review. So, everybody is packing up to head to Puerto Rico. They're leaving Barbados, and Tink and Slim are besties now. So while they were in Puerto Rico, I guess they roomed together, and now they've become extremely close. And this is going to pose a problem later on. So Scotty, while they're at the airport waiting on the PJ to get fueled, cannot find her passport, and she is freaking out because she like, how am I going to get home? I can't go to the next city with y'all if I don't have my passport. She's freaking out like anybody would, because you're in Barbados. Everybody else is about to leave, and you're wondering what's about to happen to you. And Natalie making the situation worse by telling her, you better find the girl because we about to go. It took for Jayla to be the one to be like, girl, we not gonna leave you. Like, we're gonna figure this out. And Natalie was just like, okay, girl, whatever. Now, Natalie, once Jayla said they wasn't gonna leave her, she finally was like, girl, we ain't gonna leave you. But I firmly believe that Natalie would have left that girl and not gave two about it. All right. But fortunately for Scotty, production was able to find her passport. And so, of course, she is giddy with happiness. So Gretch and the replacements are taking a flight to Barbados while the other girls are on private jets. Sucks to be Gretch and the replacements, but honestly, truly, I would have probably rather been on the plane than rather been in that hot box PJ with all them heifers and they sour, especially on that black jet where it was like 8. Like, I bet you was a waft of smells going on that dang on private jet. So Jayla is on the private plane with Natalie, Diamond, Sapphire, and I think that was it. It might have been somebody else, and I just can't remember right now. But they talk about the Gretch situation because, you know, she still feels some type of way about the fact that girl bit her. And she was like, every morning when I wake up and got to put, ointment on this and look at this, it pisses me off. And she gets emotional and starts to cry. I'd be pissed off too, because like literally it looked like she got rabies. Like it literally looked like she was in a post-apocalyptic film and she got bit, and now everybody needs to stay away from her or they gonna get it too. Like she literally got cooties. Like they can literally play a game of cooties with Jayla. I'd be pissed off too. Forget fighting Biggie. Like I said last week, you need to be body slamming Gretch every time you see her because of that mark. And she was like, I'm gonna have to live with this for the rest of my life. Only thing I'm able to do is get a tattoo to cover it up. And I was like, you can get surgery on it to cover that up or, to get it removed or whatever. So eventually she should be able to do that, but she shouldn't have to do that because like I said, that carnivore bit the dog, that girl. So every, Tink is on the other airplane with the girls and she makes a toast. And in her toast, she specifically says to Meatball, whose real name is Deja, we came in this together. We gonna leave out of here together. We besties. Yeah. And thank y'all for telling me last week that they're not blood sisters. They're just really close friends. So that stuck out to me because as of right now, from what I heard, they going through something, like they ain't even talking or whatever right now. So I don't know what that is about. I don't know if that has something to do with what happens on this season, but that's what I heard. So they get to the house in Puerto Rico, and the house is like a hotel. It's like a house. It's supposed to be a house, but then it's a hotel because it's different rooms, and certain rooms got big suites, and it's just a big hodgepodge of stuff. But Natalie's room was fly AF. That room was sexy, okay? So when they get to some of the rooms, it's Tink, Slim, and Meatball. and it's a room with 2 beds in it. And so she just automatically assumed that her and Tink would share their room together. But instead, Tink and Slim decide to sleep in a king or queen size bed together. So she was like, oh, okay. Like, you could tell it bothered her, because she even called both of them like some dick, something like that. So it's very much given she about to start feeling some type of way that Tink spending all of her time with Slim and like kind of not focusing on their friendship or whatever. So we gonna see what happens with that. Biggie in her denim tears jogging suit, walking around looking like one of Big Pun's kids, talking about some, oh my God, I got my own room. You know, I've been doing this forever. I'm not no regular girl. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, Biggie, you already sound like a, you don't have to walk around and look like one and act like one too. Like, I just cannot with her. So Natalie ends up meeting with Slim, Sapphire, and Diamond in her room. And it didn't even dawn on Sapphire until Slim turned to Diamond and was like, yeah, we need to talk. She forgot all about the fact they just fought and got beef with each other. But of course, Natalie ain't forgot nothing. That's why she called them in the damn room. So Slim says to Diamond, you know, I still don't like the way you came at me talking about I'm a follower and all this type of stuff. Like, Tink is my friend. It is what it is. And they get to going back and forth. And Slim says that she beat Diamond up. And Diamond was like, no, I beat you the up. And I was like, neither one of y'all really did much of nothing. But okay. And Slim also tells her that she was wrong for sneaking Dia. Dia, mind you, because of her being from Barbados, had to go on a plane, train, and an automobile to get to Puerto Rico. So she on her way. Dia could honestly go home, though, to be honest with you, child. Because I'm tired of her saying, I'm representing for the Caribbean girls. I'm the only Caribbean girl here. If I heard her say that one more time. So Diamond was like, you know, it's all good. You know, I'm not going to fight you right now because we in Natalie's space. But I don't feel like I completed you yet. And I was like, oh, so that's the new way of saying I ain't beat your So they just kind of giving each other looks like, yeah, we gonna finish this at some point. And I was like, ain't y'all tired? Ain't y'all got enough war wounds? Can't somebody just go get a 3-piece and a biscuit and sit down? So after that, Natalie FaceTimes Agent Doll. No, Natalie tells them that Agent Doll is on the way, and Diamond make a little face like, And Natalie was like, what's that about? She was like, I mean, I just want to know why she unfollowed me. And everybody was like, girl, we doing this again? Like, you mad about somebody unfollowing you? She was like, yeah, because she followed me. And then I followed her. And then she unfollowed me. Who gives a about somebody unfollowing you? Like Sapphire said, she might not have found you interesting. And Diamond get on my nerves. She really do. She really honestly does. So we find out via Natalie that she told Callie to have a conversation with Gretch since they cool. We see Gretch and Callie out and about in Puerto Rico, and Callie brings up the whole situation. And Callie tells her that she feels some type of way about it and that black people should be the only people that say that word. Gretch, however, feels like she should be able to say it because her people are black and she got black kids. Okay. I need to see these so-called black people that she got in her family, and you don't get to say it just because you got black kids, okay? If she got black in her, all right, go right ahead. But if you don't, no ma'am. But at the end of the day, if they're telling you they don't feel comfortable with you saying this word, then just simply stop saying it. Like, how hard is that for you to comprehend? Like, you want to get along with everybody, you want to stay, but you keep on arguing the fact that you should be able to say the word. You know everybody got a problem with it. Like, what the wrong with you? Just let it go. Stop trying to fight this mute point at this point, because it's stupid. And I firmly feel like if she do got black people in her family, she would have showed it by now. Like, this is my grandpa, this is my grandmama. You know what I'm saying? Like, get out of here. So I don't really believe her at the end of the day. And the fact that she keep on trying to make an argument out of this is really bugging me. So, like I said earlier, Natalie FaceTimes Agent Doll, who's on her way to the house. I don't really know much about her. Didn't she used to go with King Von or something like that? And didn't she also used to go with is it Jacquees? Is that who was just arguing with Deandra Sanders that I was reporting on? It's so many dolls out here, child. I can't remember. But I think that's the little girl, and I just know she a rapper. She's a cute little girl. Or is Asian doll King Von's sister? Girl, I don't know, child. Y'all let me know. So we find out that her and Mariah got beef. So apparently during quarantine, she was on live. Mariah Lynn got in her comment section talking about some she ain't talking about COVID and Black Lives Matter or something. She just wanted to show off her new tees. And it went from there, and now they got beef. So Natalie holds a house meeting, and Diamond takes the opportunity to apologize to Tink for real this time and tells her that, yeah, you're right. I didn't have no business hitting you at the auditions. I was wrong. So now I guess they supposed to be good for real this time. Jayla apologizes to Biggie for being extra online during that conversation with Natalie and says that she was wrong, and her and Biggie hug it out. And I was like, why y'all just couldn't do this in the beginning? Why? But at least it's happened. Everybody's kumbaya now. So Gretch comes in and she gets the opportunity to explain herself. And she says that she was being misunderstood. She was attacked as soon as she came in. She got socked. And they was like, Natalie was like, socked by who? And she was like, her, talking about Meatball. And Meat was like, run it. What's good? She was like, what's good? So they step into the middle of the floor, child. And everybody like, oh, Lord, here we go. Ding, 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 fight. So they square up. Gretch swings on Meatball first. And she get a good little hit in. Her little first hit was good, but that was about all she got. Because as soon as she hit her, Meatball knock the shit. All I know is that girl was on the ground in 2.2 seconds. But the way she got on the ground, honey, I know she got whiplash. I know she's going to need a neck brace. The way that Meatball swung that little girl on that floor like she was a literal rag doll. She literally walked her like a dog, okay? She literally dropped her like she was a $2. Okay, like I felt so bad for that little girl. But one thing you can say about Gretch, much like Mariah Lynn, she gonna fight. Whether she win or lose, she got heart. She got the heart of a tiger, okay? But she ain't got the queen of the fight or whatever the song say. Baby, I know she probably got brain damage after the way Meatball swung that little girl. Ooh-wee. Next week episode look like it's going to be another good episode too. Asian Doll and Mariah Lynn going to be going heads up. We're going to get to see the rest of Biggie and Gretchen's fight. Child, it's about to be lit. I'm going to give this week's episode of Baddies, I'm going to give it an A. It was a good episode. It was really good. The last like 10 minutes was the best though. But y'all let me know down below in the comment section what were your favorite and least favorite moments from this week's episode. Please make sure if you're watching this on YouTube to thumbs this video up, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications. And to my Patreon fam, I love you. You guys got to watch this 24 hours early than the YouTube fam. Shout out to you. And you got to watch it ad-free and unedited. So love you guys and thank you for all of your support over here. I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.